Figma just launched 5 new huge updates, and this marked a turning point in design history. Because based on what Figma is doing now, we can clearly see a new way of building product. Let's dive into these updates, and I will catch you up with what this really means for us designers. The first update is Grid. When you set up an auto layout, now you can not only use the vertical and horizontal layout, you can now also select Freeform and Grid. Freeform allows you to move elements wherever you are, and Grid, which is the major update here, looks like this. If you click on this big grid thingy here, it lets you set up column and rows. And you can adjust your element based on this grid. Look at this, so much easier to edit than before. And if you want any specific row or column to be wider or thinner, you can do that too. Try this out. Next update. If you go to your bottom toolbar on the right, you see this new tool called Draw. Let's click that and be prepared to get overwhelmed. Figma Draw kind of looks like a different mode in Figma because it replaces all the bottom toolbar with brushes and right sidebar with settings for these brushes. It's kind of like adding Procreate to Figma, and it's pretty smooth. What did I do first with Figma Draw? Recreate my signature with this pen tool. So smooth. If you work a lot on the visual design side of things, this Figma Draw feature can really help you to make things look more organic. Enjoy! Figma Grid and Figma Draw, I think they make a lot of sense for us designers, while the next 3 updates are much more dramatic. All of us procrastinate on updating our design portfolio. And finally, Figma released a tool to bring design to a working website. Figma Sites. You can access it on your Figma homepage on the top right here. And let's choose a template. This tool looks pretty similar to the Figma design tool. And finally, the auto layout you set up in your design won't break when you put it into a web builder. Try it out. The next update, when I first saw it, I was like, where did this come from? But now I get it. It is called Figma Buds. And you can access Figma Buds from here. You have many templates to choose from, kind of like Canva. What it does is that it puts all the creative assets of your business into one place and allow designers and non-designers to create creative assets at scale. So let's say you are hosting an event and you need to print out name tags. With most tools today, you would need to input these names from your spreadsheet one by one. But you see this here? The bottom icon at the left, you have this tool called Bulk Create. You can upload a spreadsheet and use one template to create hundreds of customized assets at one click. This is so powerful. And over time, your brand will have a library of creative assets. I will definitely use this for my business, my content creation workflow, and probably my wedding invitations. This last update is what shook me the most, and it is not available for everyone yet. Alright, I don't have access, so this is a summary of what I saw out there. It's called Figma Make. It's like a no-code tool, which I just talked about in my last video. Turn on all notifications so you don't miss out. What Figma demoed in their presentation is that a designer designed a product and then used this tool to add animation and functionality. So right now, Figma Make is positioned as a very strong prototyping tool. But it can quickly grow beyond a prototyping tool and become a no-code tool that takes prompt as input and then output a complete working product. Similar to Lovable. Like you can just type in, can you make me a site that sells customized ceramics? And then boom, it builds it for you with both design and code. And you will just edit by giving it more prompts. And this will completely redefine how design and engineering is done in tech. Figma is the biggest design tool out there, and if Figma is creating a no-code tool, it really means that this will be the future of building products, at least for startups. Throughout the presentation, Figma is emphasizing again and again that they are the tools that help us to bring ideas to product faster and faster. And what's the fastest way? You input a prompt, and boom, there's a product. This does not mean that designers are replaced by AI, but the old way of building products are being challenged. Many companies today are already using no-code tools to build their minimum viable product. With the rise of AI, there's actually going to be more and more startups that need good design. And more big tech companies will need better designers. Designers who can design with the help of AI and design better than AI. We're going to see more combined roles like design engineers, product designers, growth designers, and perhaps one day, product design engineer, content sales marketing operational lead. That is my job right now. We're entering a time where the line between I made it versus I made it happen are more and more blurry. Designers, we used to be the creative person that just draws stuff. And then we turn to user experience UX designer that goes beyond the UI. Today we're called product and growth designers, and many of us finally have a seat at the table where important business decisions are made. We don't just design for the users, we also design for business growth. Now we're entering a time where designers can finally build and own our design. Because there has never been a better and easier time than now to start something new. If you want to learn how designers can benefit from the AI revolution, drop a star emoji in the comments and I will consider making a video on that. If you want to build a fulfilling, impactful, and well-paid design career in tech, check out my career accelerator, Fast Track UX. I'm Aliana Cai. If you like this video, you will also like this video coming up next, and I will see you in this video. And I will end today's video with this.